Hey YouTube, what is going on today? How's everybody doing? It's me, Crazy Kembe, and today I have some really exciting things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Toonami. Now, who wasn't excited when Toonami came on the air? Was it May? Yeah, it was May, like late May. Everybody was excited, like, Tom is back, Toonami is back, like good times are back here again. I was excited too, but I mean, I didn't want to really like talk about it because like I said, hype kind of blinds your judgment when you do something immediately that just comes out. Usually before you judge something, it's usually best to wait a little bit so when your hype and excitement dies down a little bit. And I say give it like between 3 to 4 weeks, and I think it's time to really talk about it. And as you can see, the title of the video is Toonami, the honeymoon is over. What do I mean by that? It really occurred to me, actually phone actually put it in my mind that, he basically said, Kembe, look, that's not Toonami. That is Adult Swim disguised as Toonami. And, and I really started to think about it, and, I started to really think about it, and it kind of makes sense. Now, in the case of, Them and Wonderland and Cash and Sins, let me explain something to you. Now, when I was in, university, I did a little bit of film, broadcasting and movie stuff, and basically when it comes to like TV and broadcasting, there's nothing is done last minute. Everything is always planned out. Like and what's a good show? Like Game of Thrones. They'll film the show. They'll film it like a long time ago, and they'll edit it and they'll give the tapes to they'll give the complete product to the studio. But the studio does not put the thing out immediately. They put out months months and months later, or even like a year later, but they're looking for like, when can we put this show on? We're gonna put it on, maybe we put it June 9 p.m. June, Sunday 9 p.m. And all TV works like that. So, in the case of, now I want you guys to think about this. In the case of like Them and Wonderland and Cash and Sins, the truth was, Them and Wonderland and Cash and Sins were coming to Adult Swim in May, that date. Those were shows Adult Swim are gonna put on Adult Swim, regardless. But let me tell you what happened. Opportunity struck for them, and they did not expect this. So on April 1st, the April Fool's, then they did like a Toonami joke like this. It won't be funny if we put like the old Toonami, instead of Adult Swim, old Toonami thing, and they put that on there. The old shows, the old schedule, all that stuff, and they just put like some new Tom's recordings. They thought it was a funny joke, but then what happened was that the reception, they didn't really expect the reception to be so huge. The reception was really huge. And so what happened was basically like, what's his face? Adult Swim and Steve Bloom, they got together like, this is really good. This might be an opportunity for us. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, you could get a paycheck, Steve, and we can make a lot of money. So basically what happened was this. They were looking to put Toonami on, but they wanted to be sure of putting Toonami on. So they took it to Twitter. They said like, you guys want Toonami? Let us hear your thoughts on it. And basically everyone was like, yes, bring back Toonami, please, bring back Toonami. So they were like, Steve, in Adult Swim, we're gonna make a lot of money. Because it's not to really discuss, because think about it, Cartoon Network and Adult Swim are two different networks. But the thing is that their higher ups, Turner Broadcasting, they put them on the same, to share the same channel, because if they put them on the same, because they feel that by putting them on the same channel, they can bring in higher ratings. When in reality, Adult Swim and Cartoon Network are two different networks, and in reality, you have your own two separate channels. But so they work independently from each other. Cartoon Network has said beyond, we don't want anything to do with Toonami anymore. Adult Swim is looking for a way to revitalize their like Saturday ratings. So anyway, long story short, those shows they were coming in, Them and Wonderland and Cash and Sins, they were coming in regardless whether Toonami came back. But Toonami, by pulling in Toonami instead of the old anime block, it was going to bring guarantee more ratings, and more ratings equal more money, and Steve Bloom has a job again. He's no longer a crusty bum. Now he can make checks again, and maybe work on his resume and get more voice acting in the anime world, because he's been kind of irrelevant lately, and he needs his money. So what they essentially did was that, okay, the Adult Swim schedule did not change. The only thing they changed was that they have Bleach. That's always been there. They put Cash and Sins and Them at Wonderland in as planned on the 12, 13, and 1 o'clock slot. So nothing really changed. So all they did, that black thing they do, the Adult Swim, the black border with the white words. They took that out and they put Tom. Because if you look at the Adult Swim April 1st April 1st showing, the Toonami Adult April 1st showing, and the new Toonami, the April 1st one is more Toonami. The Adult Swim one they have running, that's not really Toonami, honestly. And as a result, what happened? It worked. Well, it didn't really work, but they didn't really get good ratings, but they got ratings that are okay, but it's better than what they were getting before. And now everyone's like, yeah, Toonami's back, support it. And they're like, yeah, Steve Bloom is like, it's not a race, it's a marathon. Basically, he's basically lying to you and saying, look, wait, we can't put new shows unless you support it. The reality is that they're not gonna put new shows. They already planned ahead of time what shows are gonna come on. Like I say, TV and broadcasting, then you plan, nothing is done last moment. Everything is planned before time. At a certain date, they'll probably put something else, switch it up. And I'm thinking as time goes on, they're gonna start putting the older Toonami shows to replace those crusty Adult Swim shows they have, like Cowboy Bebop. I love Cowboy Bebop, but Cowboy Bebop has been on Adult Swim since 2001. But they're gonna put like the old shows, the really popular old shows back, and as a result, they're gonna get they're trying to go get more ratings, because as the I heard that as the thing goes, Toonami went on, the Adult Swim Toonami, the ratings go after like Them and Wonderland and Cashless, the ratings go down. But if they pull like the old shows, the ratings will be higher. And you see, that's the problem with people. People are so gullible. And the problem with my age group and generation in general is that we're too focused on nostalgia. We're stuck in the past. We're always too focused on the past, and we never want to look into the present or the future. And they basically, when they say Toonami is back, bitches, me and you are the bitches, because just like a gold digger who can't resist a man with money, we can't resist nostalgia. So everybody's like, I remember back and then when Toonami was good, those are the guys they want. So they're pulling you in. And as a result, they're always going to have steady ratings. But the moral of the story is basically this. If you didn't have anything to do with Adult Swim before they brought Toonami, shoot yourself. I don't care who you are, shoot yourself, because it's the same thing. All they did is like a musician, he makes a song, he has his melody, he's singing the same song, no one gives a damn about it. Then what he does is that he flips the melody and sings the same song, and everybody's excited, and now the song goes #1. Musicians do this all the time, and that's essentially what Adult Swim did. And Toonami is Adult Swim. That's nothing like the old Toonami. Not at all. Tom is back. He sounds hungrier than ever. Steve Bloom wants that money. But guys, whatever. If you're gonna watch it. Stay gold. And that's all I have to say about that. The honeymoon is over. I only call it as I see it, and it's pretty much a crock of shit. But anyway, guys, take it easy.